I'm walking to my next class or whatever, and this comes out the class and is like, gay boy, takes a book and hits the back of my head with the book. Y'all, okay.
She's not just my friend, okay? She's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2, 3 joints and she's working. Go it out and come back in. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her. Carry on.
Welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Escalation here. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications too, and if you're a return subscriber or if you're new, make sure you like this video, comment on this video, and share this video with a friend. So as you can tell by the title, today will be another fighting story time, just like every single other fight story time I have. This is yet again another homophobic boy that had to learn the hard way. He had to learn the hard way. So without further ado, I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Let's hop right into the video. Okay, so I don't even know where to start with this situation, because the thing is with these like fights or situations, it's never like a specific day. Like it's like one day just come to school and just decide like today's the day I'm gonna be homophobic and bother Kyle. We're gonna name this boy, I'm gonna name him something creative.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, this is taking way too long. We're gonna name him Zay. So Zay, just to put it in perspective for you guys, because I think this is very important. Zay was he wasn't that tall, but he was a very thick guy.
Pause.
He had meat on him. Compared to me, I'm a very skinny person, right? Now, honestly, I don't remember him always having an issue with me being gay. Like, I don't know how we ended up like having beef or whatever, but we did. It basically just started with him just like saying slick things, right? Now, at this time, I wasn't really much of a fighter. I'm not much of a fighter. Like, contrary to all of the story times on my channel, I've just had to fight. I wasn't much of a fighter. I was just always very slick at the tongue. He would just say, you know, slick ass comments about me being gay, and I would always respond to him, but in the back of my head, I knew I didn't want to fight him. Like, I would never let him know that, but I'm gonna let John know that. Like, I did not want to fight this boy. And I remember this one day in library, we just got into it and basically calling me gay, and I'm just like, oh, like, you was on my It ended up with us being face to face, right? Like, come to think of it, that was actually mad gay. Because we was like just mad close to each other, but we wasn't swinging, we were just arguing mad close to each other. I always had the idea of like, it didn't matter who you were. If I was scared of you or not, I wasn't gonna let you know I was scared of you. So I was always popping like, I was like the best fighter in the world. The teacher that was in the library at the time came and separated us, right? So basically me and this boy had like a little rivalry. And the weirdest thing was, and this goes for like all of my fighting situations, I was never the only gay boy in my school. Ever. Like, there was always other boys. And even at this time, I wasn't even out the closet. There were always other boys that were like assumed to be gay because they acted feminine or whatever, but I just feel like people always chose little old me. Like, they just always did. Over the course of like, I want to say like weeks, possibly months, we aren't arguing, but we get into like little spats here and there. So now fast forward to this one day in art class, right? We going back and forth, his usual gay comments. So we leave the art room. I leave first. I leave the class first. I'm walking out the hall and I'm walking with my friend at the time. Mind you, who was gay, who he never said anything to. Like, it was just always me. But anyways, I'm walking to my next class or whatever, and this comes out the class and is like, gay boy, takes a book and hits the back of my head with the book. Y'all, okay. I have always been the type of person, like I said, I'm not a fighter. And I don't profess to be a fighter. But do not put your hands on me in any situation. I have this thing where it's like, I feel like people think I'm tough because I fight. But it's just like this thing in me where it's like, if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. Like, I can't even control myself. And that's probably a problem because I'll get into a fight with a person that will fuck me up. But like, do not touch me. As soon as that hard book cover touched my head. I don't know what was in me at this time. This was like early stages of Kyle like fighting. Like now, like I said, like we wouldn't even have got to that point because I would have probably smacked the shit out of him 17 arguments ago. I don't know what came over me. The only fighting I knew was Bad Girls Club and Love and Hip Hop. I took the back of that collared shirt and I just started swinging. I like totally blacked out. Like I just totally blacked out, right? This does not swing back at all. Like he lets me beat him up. Like come to find out, he thought that like him not swinging back was gonna like not get him in trouble. Like when we got to like the mediation or like talking to the deans, he was like, oh, I didn't even hit back. Why am I getting in trouble? And it's like, so why'd you start all of this? So yeah, so we got in school suspension. He basically is like, oh, I didn't even hit him, so why am I in here? So after this situation, like, our relationship was weird. And looking back at it, he was definitely gay. Because we had this like frenemies thing going on where like after we fought, we were like cool, but like it was tension between us because we definitely fought again. I guess he was like feeling away because he got beat the fuck up. So it's just like we would just get into little like arguments here and there. And there was this one situation where we had a teacher and she was white and he had called the teacher racist. And then somebody went back and told the teacher what he said, but I was really close with the teacher, so he thought it was me. So the next day I came to school, like, we sat at the lunch table together and he's like, I know what you did. I'm like, what did I do? It was just a lot going on. It was just a lot going on. Fast forward to this one day we in class. I argued with this boy so much. I don't know what we was arguing about. I think he said I was going to hell because I'm gay. And I'm like, you're going to hell because God don't like ugly and you're ugly. It was just so petty. Like, I just remember it results in me like, I just got so frustrated and I just like slammed on the table and I was just like, so fight me then. So fight me then. So I'm yelling in the classroom. I start yelling. Now he want to start yelling. So then the teacher come. The teacher pull me out the classroom. I gotta go to the office. So that happens. We don't really fight. We don't fight that time. Like now it's beef. But like I said, I feel like this boy genuinely enjoyed just arguing with me because like he never like, I guess he like swung because he hit me with the book, but he hit me with the book and then didn't swing back. So you didn't expect me to fight you. So it was kind of like this thing where it was like, he didn't want to fight me. He just kind of wanted to tease me. Niggas, right? So then one day it was this art room. It was something about me and this boy in the art room. It just always went down in the art room. I don't know. Oh my God, Kyle. Just thinking about this. Like this was the fight. So have no idea how we ended up fighting and like I could not tell you. It just was an argument that went left. He had to say something about me being gay because all I remember is me getting up out of my seat. Like I was in the front of the classroom and he was in the back of the classroom. I remember getting up out of my seat and running towards him. Like, and then it was like when I got up and started running, he got up and started running. So it was like we both ran towards each other. And like, no, we actually didn't start fighting. We ran and like we like stopped. This nigga tried to kick me and I like grabbed his foot. But the one thing I remember about this situation is that I grabbed his foot and my dumb I didn't put his foot back down, but I like let the foot go. Like I said, Kyle today would have yanked that shit. I pulled his foot, let it go, and then he like I said, he was a big guy. Like he was borderline obese. No, I'm joking, he wasn't, but he was big. He like charged at me and like I was skinny, so like I like went back into like, it was like a table. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a table. So like I went back in the table and then we both fell to the ground. So now we're fighting, like we're like tussling on the ground. I don't even remember us really being able to fight because we just fell to the ground and then everybody in the class came to try to break it up. They took him out the room and I remember him being like, oh, I will kill you. And I remember there were being a lot of controversy surrounding that fight because was trying to say I lost, but you know, like I never really cared about like winning or losing fights because I always came from a place of like, okay, so you fight me. Ow. Okay. So yeah, so after that situation, like I said, this boy was mad weird. Like, he really did not know if he wanted to be my friend or like be a bully. So after that situation, he kind of realized that like we was just gonna keep fighting. Like, I wasn't with the he was not gonna just bully me. Like, we would have fought 1,000 times after that if he would have kept going. But it kind of transformed into this thing where like he was like a fighter of me. Like, he just like he wanted my approval. Like, he just wanted to be around me. He wanted to make me laugh. Like, it was just so, yo, these are so weird, bro. Like, just thinking about this situation is just like, with a lot of these situations, it kind of always comes full circle, and then like, because I fight back against boys, then that whole like bully layer is like stripped down, and then I see them for who they really are. Like, he was just telling me about how he wanted to kill himself, and like how he has low self-esteem, and it was just like, bro, you're gay. Like, that's it. You're just gay. Like, you're gay. The boy, he was like a day room, and it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I've always been like, I don't want to say a popular kid, but like, I was never a day room, but I was always gay. So I feel like the day room homophobes always didn't like me. He just tried it, and I just wasn't with the shit. Like, I just really wasn't one of them. Like, and I feel like that's why guys like picked me, because you always knew that if you said something to Kyle, you was gonna get a response. So for the homophobic boys that were really gay, I was like the perfect gay boy, because they always got the interaction that they so wanted. But yeah, like, I had saw him a couple years later. I mean, he got skinnier, and he was just smiling at me, and it's just like, bro, you're so gay. Like, but yeah, that was that. Like, I mean, just another homophobe that tried it, and I just really wasn't here for it. But yeah, that's it. Another one of Kyle Lewinsky's very ghetto story times. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys laughed at my tragic childhood trauma, because that's what it was, trauma. These motherfuckers was trying to end me. Watching, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Kyle Lewinsky. This has been Kyle Lewinsky TV, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later! And always remember, if a bitch wanna fight, tell her meet you outside. Kyle, what? No, kids, stay in school. Don't fight, please. I regret it. I don't. You hoes deserved it.
Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? I've been moving,